Andre Fili taking on Jose Delgado. Carlos, who you got in this one?
I'm gonna have to go with Delgado. You know, Feely had his time. Sometimes he looks sharp, sometimes he doesn't, and these are the points in where he doesn't look too sharp. Whereas Delgado has tight striking, mixes all of his weapons very well, very good on the ground. Um, can defend takedowns. He's the aggressor, but he's very tactical as he's coming forward. He doesn't get too wild, doesn't get crazy, doesn't get mixed up in exchanges. And I think the exchange is exactly what he needs to land something big. And if he's going to land something big, it's got to be in the first round when he's not a little like when he's fresh and he hasn't gotten tired yet. So I think Delgado's going to take it. He's a tough kid. He can take a shot. He can give a shot. And I think he's just going to land more. And like I said, I think he's just way more well-rounded than Feely. And it's not that Feely doesn't know what to do in all aspects of the fight. He just doesn't handle getting hit well. He doesn't handle pressure well. So I got to take Delgado.
Yeah, it's really tough for me to kind of trust Andre Fili at this point in his career at 35 years old. Obviously, team alpha male product. He is well rounded, but he's one of these guys to me that's kind of jack of all trades, master of none. He can strike with you on the feet, he can wrestle you, but ultimately his chin to me is kind of fading at this point. Obviously, coming off the split decision victory over Christian Rodriguez, a guy that, in my opinion, is not necessarily built for this weight class. He's a little bit too small, and obviously no shame in losing to Melquizel Costa. Obviously, a win over Cub Swanson doesn't do it for me in 2026, and I could go on and on and on here. But to me, we want to talk about the positives, and Jose Delgado, the guy, is a lightning quick striker, very nice time knees up the middle. And I think realistically on the feet, Jose Delgado should have all the success that he needs here. Good takedown defense as well, training over at MMA Lab. A guy that I really trust at this point. I think he's proven to me to be pretty high level. He's UFC, pretty competent at this point. And I just don't trust Fili at 35, to be honest with you. And I think if this is a back and forth striking affair, Jose Delgado can fight on the outside. He can trade in the pocket. If Fili does decide to mix in the grappling, I think Delgado is going to be able to defend the takedowns. I trust him to fight 5 rounds as well. And I think he can really mix up his weapons. He does a good job of being able to get you out of there, a natural finisher. And I just trust him at this point. So give me Jose Delgado here to get this one done. Fili can beat anybody at any point, so I don't want to necessarily sit here and say that he's washed. He has all the skills to beat a lot of people still inside the UFC and up-and-comers like Delgado, but until he puts it together on a consistent basis and shows that he can put all of his skills together like he did previously in his UFC tendency, I don't necessarily trust him, so give me Delgado here to get this one done.